Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. How are y'all doing today? This has been a weird week. This is my first stream in like a week. I didn't intend to take like a week off of streams. I genuinely don't know what's happened this week. And I apologize for kind of just disappearing for a week. We also I missed an upload on Friday. Chat, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Welcome on in. Johan, how you doing? Sam, welcome on. Doing some shiny hunting in Scarlet right now. Oh yeah, I saw you posted a message in... you finally get your second shiny Feebas. Try a little long for Slowpoke, but I always think about the Scarlet. I honestly... I think hunting Slowpoke in Legend ZA is just so much better because of the coloring. Think of the Feebas though, not right now, because I'll lose the Slowpoke. Eventually I need help evolving one of the Feebas. Yes, I also still need to do my Scarlet hunting for, specifically for Basculin. And I guess try and do the tattoos. I did load it up and saved it the other day. So again, just as long as I don't connect to the internet, I just need to do it. Yeah. What are you missing to get the shiny charm in ZA? Is it just like all the battles? Those do suck. Probably best thing to come out of ZA aside from the new Megas Slowpoke. You're so right. I need Gen 10 for them to go and just like redo so many of the bad shinies, like Gengar's shiny, like any shiny that you can't really tell is a shiny. I need them to go fix. Maybe I'll do it to maybe I'll work on doing those Scarlet and Violet hunts. And I did like a big brain play last night, and I was really excited about it. Make sure I'm not gonna what's the word? Dox myself by showing I'm not the window's closed. So over here next to stream, I have big comfy chair with a Pikachu pillow that Elizabeth found at Goodwill. And so my monitor right here that you can see right here that has like chat and stuff up, I like fully twisted this monitor to the side. And then I went and sat over there last night and was watching the new Johnstone video. It's like a 3-hour video of him catching every shiny in Legends ZA. He's been like streaming it for a while. It's like a 3-hour video. I haven't finished yet. I think it's still like 25 minutes left in it. But I was just chilling over there playing Pokopia while letting the video play here. It was great. It was such a great... And I'm like, man, I need to do that more. Because I have a nice comfy chair, but like just being able to like fully like lean back and play the Switch was a lot of fun. So I might do that tonight and start working on those shiny hunts. Because I stopped playing over here because my like speakers that I use specifically for my Switch broke last night for some reason. So if I play anything on my Switch, I just can't hear it, and that annoyed me. So I stopped. Big shiny Gengar white like it's Mega. Yes, Mega is so good. You haven't touched the 8 months. There's not really anything else to do. I haven't either, but I still have stuff to do. I still need to get Gimmighoul. But welcome into the stream. We are back doing, as the title suggests, some shiny hunting. And Sam, also, you guessed correctly, we are finally moving forward with the Soul Silver shiny only. For those of you who might not have been around for a while, we were hunting just the starters on Soul Silver. Full odds, and we've got all of them transferred into Diamond and then came back. I posted a photo on Instagram and Twitter the other day of me like doing the like transfer. Let's see if I can find the photo here. Yeah, of me like doing the transfer over between the two DSs. If you don't already, definitely go follow Wiz Studios on Instagram, because I'm trying to be better about posting there. Yeah, it took me a while. From start to finish, I think it was like a year. I can actually look right here because I have literally my DS on right here. Because I think Cyndaquil was our first. No, it was not. Totodile was our first. December 6th, 2024. And then Cyndaquil was our last No, Cyndaquil's not our last. And then we got Cyndaquil March 13th, 2025. And then we got Chikorita November 26th, 2025. But it's been like 9 months since we've done anything with this. So I transferred all the stuff back over. And I've decided what I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to record my playthrough and script it and all that. And all we're going to do on stream for this is just my individual shiny hunts that I decide I want to do. I'm not planning to shiny hunt like the entire game. But there are like a handful of like quote unquote easy shiny hunts. And I say they're easy because they're places that either you can soft reset or because they only have one encounterable Pokemon, like what we're doing today. The shiny hunt that we're starting today. And it's also Pokemon that I need to shiny hunt that is useful to my overall shiny living dex, and just because I think it'd be kind of silly to get them. So the Pokemon we're hunting today is still full odds. It's going to take us forever to get it, but because it is the only encounterable Pokemon here, it makes it a little bit easier to track encounters for that specific Pokemon. And then, of course, eventually we'll shiny hunt like Lugia and stuff like that. But that is what we were doing today. So let's flip over. We're also going to be playing... I don't know what we're playing yet in TCG, but we will figure that out. Wait, you've already lost... Whoa, what do you mean lost signal? Is it because I picked up my... Probably because I picked up the DS. And I think this cable's bad. Yeah, there we go. I think this is just a bad cable. But there are shiny starters. But we will also look at that in a minute. We are going to look at Tournament of Doom. Because there was a Tournament of Doom last night. And figure out what Pokemon we want to play today. I think perhaps playing I think the winning list. I think it was like a Lucario list. We haven't played a Lucario list in a while. So like, you know, why not? Why not play some Lucario? Lucario! Snap that camera a little bit. Yeah, Tournament of Doom, 657 players. I had Tim Danklin getting 4th with his Mega Extra Drill deck. We've played Extra Drill. I don't know. I haven't put enough into it, and I feel like I've just been bad at it when I have played it, but it's a cool list. Big healing lists and all that. But I think we are going to play around with the first place list just because, again, it's been a while since we played a Lucario list. And I just kind of want to play. I haven't been playing a lot of TCG recently. I need to get back into playing more, though, because the World Championship events are about to start up. Or the World Championship celebrations. And I want to go win another winner stamped Pikachu. I won one last year. You can't see it, but it's behind me. Oh, also behind me will be changing over the next few weeks. My sister's getting rid of some old bookshelves that she has. So I'm taking them and I'm going to put some they're like full-size bookshelves. Like the size of like this cabinet. And so I don't know what I'm going to do with the wall. But I'm at least going to bring a lot of the stuff off the floor and actually have it up on shelves. But there is a winter Pikachu back there. You cannot see it at all. Maybe if we do zoom in. Right here. You cannot tell, but it is there. This card right here next to the Pokeball is a winter stamped Pikachu from last year. And so I'd like to get another one this year. So I need to actually get in and start playing some more. And that's just the list been using for Gengar EX. I haven't played a Gengar list at all. I feel like a lot of people thought it was going to get really good with Darkrai, but I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of Darkrai either, but again, I also haven't been playing a lot. Looping back to ZA for a second, I wish they had a task list for the Pokedex like Pla has. Really encouraged me to keep going. I do really love that. Because when accumulate every task. Yeah, I need to work on my Legends Arceus ones, because that is really good. I do wish they had included that as well. What's wrong with this camera? Like, I feel so off-centered. There we go. But yeah, so the Lucario winning list here is playing where they are right here. They're playing Crushing Hammers, which is very silly, very fun, and we'll just have a silly goofy time with this. We'll play this for a little bit. I also have yet to play a Festival League deck since the addition of Gladion. This is Azul's list. Azul got what, 6th? And I haven't played a lot of Festival League, and Festival League's pretty big and exciting, so we should probably play around with that. Zoroark has been the main thing I have been playing a lot of. And this person only played against one Festival Lead. One Festival Lead feels like it's going to be so bad because of the grass weakness. But I've seen a lot adding in the Flutter Mane now to deal with that matchup. But I don't know that we're going to play around that today. I think, if anything, we're playing Lucario and maybe going to touch some Festival Lead today because I haven't played it since Ladians came out. And if none of those are feeling good and everything's feeling real bad, maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll play like a Grimmsnarl list because Grimmsnarl's like snarling about. But yeah, we are going to play this Lucario list for now. No signal from you. Oh my gosh, this capture card just going to always do this to me. I think I just need to, I need to replace this cable, I think is what the issue is. Because I think we were running into the issue with this when, which is why we stopped streaming Pokemon Ranger, because I kept running into issues with it. And I forgot about that. So I never replaced the cable, so I think I need to replace the cable. I also was playing around with the Cinchino deck list the other night. Like I said, I have not played a lot of... I think in the last probably week to 2 weeks, I have played maybe 5 games of TCG, which is crazy. And I want to play more. But I don't know, I just don't have I don't have a big drive right now since there's no like events or anything happening. But with the Worlds of the Celebration events starting next week, I need to get on that. Okay. Alright, maybe we won't be doing any shiny hunting, because this is consistently not getting a signal. Chat, I'm real sad about this. And this also wasn't like a cheap cable. Like, this cable was like $20-something. This is where we're hunting, by the way. We're hunting for shiny Rattata. We're hunting for shiny Rattata. That is the hunt that we're doing. Hold up a second. Ghastly, why are you here? Ghastly, you're only supposed to be able to spawn at nighttime. You're only supposed to be able to spawn at nighttime, Ghastly. What's happening? It's not nighttime. Does my DS think it's nighttime? Okay, now we gotta check what time my DS think it is. I've closed the software and it's taking forever to close. No, my DS thinks it's the proper time. That it's 3:30. Huh. Interesting. The idea was the only shiny we could get before Rattata. The idea is the only encounterable Pokemon is Rattata. Because in Sprout Tower, that is supposed to be the only encounterable Pokemon during the day. Soul Silver, morning, day, and then night. During morning and day, it is a 100% chance of a Rattata encounter, and then at night, it's an 85% chance for a Ghastly, 15% for a Rattata. Is it the... No, that's just what the split is. No, you would think Bellsprout was in Sprout Tower. You would think. But Bellsprout is actually not in Sprout Tower. Like, at all. Even in Gen 10. All of the trainers use Bellsprout, but there are no wild Bellsprouts in Sprout Tower. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm just very... I remember why we stopped streaming on the DS. Because this cable... I need to replace this cable. And if it's not the cable, I don't know what we're going to do. Even in Gen 10. Wait, did I say Gen 10? I meant to say Gen 2. I did get my copies of Winds and Wave. I'll go ahead and spoil it for you all here. There's no Pikachu in the game. They lied in the trailer. There's no Pikachus in the game at all. It's crazy. Set active. All right, let's play some games, and we'll figure out the DS as we go. I assume we want to go second. I would assume. Right, because we can attack the Soul Rock. We can Lilies. Yeah, we should be fine with this. Do we have any retreatable other than attach energy or like manual retreats? We do not. We only have manual retreats. Okay, that kind of sucks. Okay, then we'll start you inactive. Have you seen the Milligan Power list? Has been playing Togekiss? I have, and I kind of want to play around with that as well. It's just been so long since I played a Lucario list. Why am I encountering Ghastlies? I'm so confused why I'm encountering Ghastlies. That is not what's supposed to happen here. That is not what's supposed to happen here. Man, I really don't know what I want here. I want energy to attack. I mean, I guess what we should do here is Fighting Gong for energy, Pokepad for Soul Rock, because we don't have a whole lot going on here. I grabbed Lunatone. I grabbed a Lunatone and not a Soul Rock. I grabbed a Lunatone and not a Soul Rock. I have not done any of the outbreaks yet. I need to, though. Yeah, Ghastly is all we're encountering here. And I don't know why. Ghastly should not be in the encounter table right now. Pokemon, Soul Silver, Route Tower, encountering Ghastly during the day. It says you're only supposed to be able to encounter it after 6 p.m. What? I'm so confused. It says I'm only supposed to be able to encounter this thing after 6 p.m. I'm just gonna knock this thing out. Haha! Start knocking you out with Lunatone. What are you gonna do about that? I mean, they're probably just gonna push the extra drill. The drill burn, evolve it to an extra drill. I really am so confused why Ghastly is what's spawning. I don't know. Pokegear says it's 3:36 on a Saturday. Ghastly is spawning during the day. I'm confused. They only... Everything that I'm seeing says they only appear at night. If they only appear at night, then why is it appearing during the day? I'm so confused. I don't know what to do here. Alright, we're gonna grab ourselves a Soul Rock, which is what I meant to grab turn 1, and I didn't for some stupid reason. Can I get a heads? Thanks. Let's go for a Lunar Cycle first. Okay, let's go Runaway Draw. I would love to get a second Riolu. Can I get another heads? That'd be insane if we got a second heads. Let's go. Let's go. Get out of here with this nonsense. We'll touch return. And then we'll punch for 50. Why not? I genuinely don't understand, though, why I'm getting ghastly spawns right now. I don't know what to do to like not have a gap. Maybe let me leave the tower and come back in. Let me see if that for some reason is a factor. Maybe I was in the tower at nighttime. Oh wait, my game thinks it's nighttime. What? Like it's nighttime in the game. But it's 3:38 on a Saturday. Wait, what if it thinks it's 3:38 a.m.? Wait, what if it's that? What if it thinks it's 3:38 a.m.? That might be it. That might have been it. I might have figured it out, chat. I might have figured it out. How much can we hit for? We can hit for 270. Wait, did they heal them? Did they really jumbo ice cream 50 damage? That's crazy. That's crazy. We'll put down Shaman just to get the most amount of cards in our hand. I have one Lucario in here. Right now we're punching for 300. The other Premium Power Pro wouldn't even get us there. Yeah. It would get us some high damage. Not enough, I think, to matter. Doesn't matter anyways. We whiffed. We whiffed. We whiffed. Is there anything I want to pull here off Fighting Gong? And we also won't even be able to accelerate energy here next turn. That sucks. I think we're just... I mean, we screwed this game when we grabbed a Lunatone instead of a Soul Rock. When I grabbed a Lunatone instead of a Soul Rock, it was kind of scuffed at that point. And we're gonna go into my DS settings, so I think it thinks it's 3 a.m. Lily's determination on their end. Okay, where do I go? Settings. System settings. Other settings. Date and time. Current time. It does. It thinks it's 3 a.m. That's why. It thinks it's 3 a.m. That's why it's... because it is nighttime. That's why it thinks it's nighttime, because it is nighttime. Okay, is this even a winnable game for me at this point? Like, is there anything I can do to win? I can do... I could push and Tenacious Tail and do 6 times 3, 6, 12, 18. I mean, they've healed again. They can one-shot a Mega, right? Because they do 330. No, we have 340, so we can survive one. But I don't know that the push matters. We have boss in hand, so we could boss and just kill Genesect then. No, we can't even kill Genesect because we're only hitting 18. Yeah. I think we're just... And Crushing Hammer doesn't even do anything for us here. Jamming Tower doesn't do anything for us here. I think Boss does anything for us here. We could boss... But bossing and killing one of those doesn't matter. I mean, I guess we could boss and make this X drill do less damage. Then we still have to deal with this one at some point. But we only have 3 prizes to take, so we only have to kill this and then kill Genesect. So it is still winnable. It's still potentially winnable, but this has to survive. And they have to not be able to heal. And right now we're just not getting that. I mean, I guess we could Jamming Tower boss, and they would be stuck for a minute. But it doesn't do anything for us. I don't even care if this heads or tails, it doesn't matter. There we go, they just have to put another energy on. It doesn't matter, but I just need... need less cards. Stamp. I only have 1 Lucario right now. The others are prized. That's crazy. That's crazy that we just keep whiffing Lucario. That's crazy. We just keep whiffing Lucario. Yes, I figured out what was wrong with the DS. It did think it was 3. But it thought it was 3 a.m. Not 3 p.m. Not 3 p.m. But I also don't know how much we're going to be able to do it because it does keep disconnecting. Because I do think this cable is just bad. Or at least I hope that that's what the issue is that it's a bad cable and not a bad capture card. I spent a lot of money on this capture card, and it took a very long time after I spent the money on it for the person to finally do it and ship it, so it'd really suck if that's what's wrong with it. But we're going to start with hoping that it's just the cable. And I just need to buy a new cable. So we'll see if we can get some hunts going here. And then if not, I will buy a new cable. We'll see if I just hold it and don't put down the DS, if that impacts. Like if I just don't move the cable, because if I don't move the cable, then that tells me it's probably the cable. Nope. I didn't move my hand at all, and just no signal from USB. Stop, so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Hang on first or second. Just a second. I shall take 1. I'm done. Okay, I'm just gonna buy a new cable. I don't think we're gonna try and sit here and make this happen today. No full-on shiny hunting. I've lied to you all. Because that is just... I don't know. I gotta figure out what's going on with it. And I don't think I have another cable currently here that would work for this. I don't know. There might be. Because it's just like a USB... It's just a USB-C. I'll see if maybe like one of my other USB-C cables will work for it. Alright, we'll bench you... I don't really want to Fighting Gong for... Okay, well, let's just check and see what's here. Yeah, if there's only 1 Soul Rock, like, what if we get the other half of it? Pretty awful hand, honestly. This hand kind of blows. Alright, we'll just attach a turn here. We at least have Lucario in hand that we can attach to next turn if this can just get out of active. Well, how are you doing? Playing Fortnite? It's not the cable, it's something with the DS itself. Finding someone local, yeah. I mean, shipping it, oh man, it was such a headache getting this from that person. Like, they took so long to make it. I didn't have a long enough cable. Is this the right cable? I don't think this is. I think this is the right cable. Oh, wait, no, I don't think this is a USB-C, actually. I think this is a different type of USB. I actually don't know what kind this is. Actually don't know. They just plug this in here. Maybe this isn't the right cable. Maybe this is. Try plugging it into a known USB-C. No, it is not USB-C. USB-C is way too big. I just don't know what this specific USB is then. Ooh, I could Prism Tower. Sure, I'll Prism Tower. Get another Ryolu down, I think. But I mean, as much as I want to get rid of their draw power, I have like nothing and I need draw power. What's it look like? It's like a USB, but it's, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it. I'm sure it's in my, it's, the one I'm using says Amazon Basics on it, so it is an Amazon, when I bought this, 2025? I don't remember. No. At least in 2024. Because we got our first shiny in 2024. So at minimum, I bought it in 2024. Let me just scroll through literally every purchase I made on Amazon in 2024. Which is a lot. Hey, I forgot my dryer broke in 2024. Kind of like a, like going through like a time capsule. When you go through your old Amazon orders. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that happened in 2024. Hey, there we go. That's something. All right, so that gets me Lucario inactive, and then it just, because I think we absolutely boss here. It's just, what do I want to boss here? I think this guy has energy on it, which is kind of scary. This allows them to just, once your turn, if this Pokemon has the energy on it, search your deck for an evolution Pokemon, put it into your hand. We definitely going to bump this stadium. Because we could Hilda instead and get an energy, so that way we can also Pokepad for Soul Rock and grab Dunsparce and all that jazz. We're also just killing this thing that has energy on it. I don't know if they play Candy though, and if that's what they're digging for. That could be what they're digging for, is like Candy. So maybe it'd just be better to boss this. I think bossing it because it has energy on it. We're taking a single prize, but might as well take that single prize. Yeah, cool. Let me just get the Lugatone. We bump their stadium. I don't need to draw from it because there's also nothing I'd want to discard. We're punching for 130. Oh, wait, actually, I guess I do want to discard an energy so that way I can Forge Grab an energy onto Ryolu. I guess that is true. I guess I do want to do that. I guess I do want to do that. Oh, it might be a Micro B. I think he might be right there. And I don't think I, for any reason, would have a cable like that otherwise. You know what? I think I actually bought this cable before they even shipped this to me because I was so excited thinking that I would have it. I found it. Because I was so excited to have it and didn't have it. It is a USB-A to micro USB. So it's a micro USB. But this is a 480 Mbps. Oh, this wasn't an expensive cable. This was a $9 cable. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I think maybe just trying to buy maybe just like a better, maybe just like a non-Amazon brand, one that's like a hefty one might be the play, and see if that works. When I first bought it, it worked fine. Like, I hate some... Oh my gosh, this Alexa for Amazon, this, like, AI that Amazon has started using, get it off my screen. I don't need it. Hey, thanks so much for the follow there, Army. I appreciate it. Oh, you're right. I could just walk into a Best Buy, yeah. Probably would also get a better deal for it, too. Yeah, okay, they grabbed the Dragonite, so we do need to try and boss and kill this thing. How'd they end up getting double energy onto it, though? Oh, Dynamo. I forgot they put Dynamo down. We're trying to do too many things. We're too distracted with those things. How many bosses let's play? Well, let's play 3 boss, so we can absolutely find a boss. But if we can do that, also... Found a boss. How much does it hit for? It does hit for 330. Cool. We will boss, and we will kill this. I would like to get some more Sparses down. At least one. Just so we have it for next turn to draw with. Maybe we'll just Pokepad for another one as well here. So I have another Lucario in deck. Pop those up. And we'll just boss and kill. You're gonna concede here. I hate that they haven't fixed it in game yet. You no longer have to attach an energy if you don't want to. Yeah, there's another one. I think person needs to come in. Both just stood outside my door parking. I did with the feed-outs earlier. I had 8 full boxes of shinies and Scarlet. That's crazy. You need to get those over to home and organize them to see how many you got. And so I have this here, which I think is also a micro. I think is also a micro charger. I'm not a micro charger, micro USB. Because it plugs in. Maybe is it? Let me actually. No, it is not. It does not have the same pins inside. This is missing the. This is my keyboard charger, which is why I was like, wait, maybe this will work, and it does not. Oh, I just broke. Oh, I just pressed. No, not that. I just wish this would work. I want to so badly just do some shiny hunting. Because, like, realistically, I know we would not get many encounters done today. I know we wouldn't. That doesn't mean I don't want to try. I don't even know what this thing's called. In 3DS viewer, constant, no signal, cable issue. I don't know. I just want to see if there's a Reddit post or something of people talking about it. Because, if I was just, shaking... If I was shaking the USB back and forth, and it, connected, I feel like it would be an issue with, the connector. Does that make sense? Where, the actual port. Because, I'm shaking the cable and nothing changes. It's when I unplug it and plug it back in... Well, if I can even reach the plug. When I plug it back in, it reconnects for a second. And, it stays up. I don't know. Okay, I get this guy up. Which, I mean, we'll just kill it, right? See, it just immediately disconnects. So I don't know if it's maybe we need just a stronger cable. I don't know what it could be. I don't know who I necessarily need to KO here. I mean, I guess just killing this. Chasing these don't seem worth it. Could try and flip heads and like get rid of this energy here. So that way they can't like push it. So we'll get rid of that one. We'll bump the stadium, and I think we'll just take the knockout. I don't even think I need to do this. I think I will Hilda though. For another done. Just to have it set up and ready to go for draw power if we get like broken up, but I don't think there's necessarily anything I need right now. Okay. And I was gonna attack there, and I was just gonna put the energy on Lunatone. Yeah, I think starting with a new cable, like trying to find like a high power cable, because the one I originally bought, like I said, is a 480. So maybe if I go for like a higher rated like speed, I don't know. Everything that I'm initially seeing here is 480. I unfortunately couldn't save any of my shinies from Ultra Moon. 6.5 boxes shinies gone. No, wait, what happened to them? Like, are they still stuck on it, or like what did the game like not want to turn back on? Did it like corrupt save? I've never downloaded Home, but I do have an Excel sheet of how many unique shinies I have on which games they're in. I have 311 unique shinies plus 13 regional shinies. Number 59. That's crazy. Home is free, but I don't remember how much space you get without paying for it. So I do pay for Home, but it's like a once-a-year charge, I believe. Pokemon Home free versus paid. Nintendo support. What's the difference? I think you can only have 30 Pokemon. So basic, you can only deposit 30 Pokemon. That's crazy. That's crazy. But premium, which is so how I pay for my Pokemon Home, is this basic box, or is this could be, I gotta go back and look at what this person did. I'm sorry, why is this on the bench? Why did you bench Chen Pao? I'm very confused why Chen Pao's benched. Alright, we'll touch return there, and then yes. Oh, they opened Siren. Why would they open that? They opened Lily in the active and Chen Pao to the bench. And then they Meowth for... I'm so confused on what this person... And then they're grabbing... What? They're Meowthing again? What am I looking? So I pay for the 12-month subscription pricing. So once a year, I pay $15.99. So there's 1 month for $2.99, 3 month for $4.99, and then a 12 month. I just pay for the 12 month because it's just easier. Also, I have just the privilege of having just that spare cash to be able to spend on that. I need to hit a guy. I hit the guy. Hilda gets me there. So right now we're punching for 130. We'll touch that and we'll knock out. Okay, cool. Nothing to stretcher. We will pad for a sparse though and bench them. And then we'll Mega Brave for knockout. Clearly I've ever downloaded how much put in the Pokemon log and then take them back out. That's fair. That's fair. Probably could, but I don't really want to. I don't need somewhere else with Pokemon. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I primarily do it just mainly for content reasons, just to be able to show it off that way, and we did the whole living dex thing. I feel like that's the main thing. It was during a time period where things were rougher than they need to be, and I'm having so much. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Forgot to mention, Gym Leader Challenge is available on live right now. It's not a full card list since the cards are programmed. Wait, is it? Like, is this like a temporary thing, or is it like fully getting integrated? It's really cool if it's fully getting integrated. I do also think it's crazy, though, for premium, though, you only get 6,000 Pokemon. And I know 6,000 is a large number, but just think there's 1,025 Pokemon. And then if you're shiny hunting, that's 2,050. Then if you have all of the regionals, because the 1,025 doesn't include regionals, plus your shiny regionals, then plus forms and I mean, I guess it's still under 6,000, but then all the event Pokemon, if you want to I feel like 6,000 is not a lot. Especially, I mean, if they add to it when Gen 10 comes out, I don't know. I just feel like 6,000 is a lot. I'm nowhere near close to filling that. I'm sure there are some people out there who are. Okay, back to looking for cable. I want something with a higher than a 480. But I don't even know how. A transfer rate. If I do up to 3,000, I just want to see if it includes like the 481 to make sure I am understanding this correctly. Dunsparce EX actually comes in big here, but I'm also just going to knock this out with a Premium Power Pro. So I think we're chill there. Okay, if we hit heads there, that would have been really cool. We'll bench you. But again, I think Dunsparce EX, like, if we just kind of go ahead and pre-bench them and pre-attach to them, I think we're just kind of... I think that's just kind of the game. Because, yeah, everything else is weak to us, yeah. Just play this just to bend stuff out of the deck. We'll just pour a jab for 320. Yeah, like I've just set up our bench for, we only need to take one prize card. So we should be pretty good here. The shinies for completing the decks is a nice bonus, that is true. Is there something like if you had to do something too powerful could be a problem? I don't know. I guess there is a world where that could be the case. Is Trainer Trials right now? I think it's going to stick around for a month. It's really cool. Okay, so just clicking that, the 480 is here, which I do think is what... I think I need to go to higher than that. I'm assuming. Like, let me just go to the full range, 10,000 and above. Yeah, I think if I just push this, I think you're just already knocking out, right? Yeah, 300 damage, cool. Wow, these cables are very interesting looking. 9-foot data sync cable. That looks like the right kind. Can I also look at the... I think I'm still in their old Discord. Let's see if anyone has any thoughts. Wow, the last time someone talked to this. Oh, it's still recent. Okay. Software. I don't know software. What can you tell me about... like your... Is there nothing that they have in here about like how to actually connect it? I want to go first. No. No, I don't want to go first. I want to go second. At some point, this will work out and we'll open Soul Rock. I think actually maybe we do want to go first because we're never opening Soul Rock. We're just never opening Soul Rock. If anyone's having issues with your 3DS not connecting anymore to your PC, it could be due to a driver issue. Interesting. Okay, wait, let me look into that in a minute then. Pop that there. No matter what, we have to attach to this guy, right? To eventually get them out of active. Oh, we also need to get Shaman down. Okay, so let's Lilies and not Gong yet. Okay. Is Shaman even here? Is Shaman Price? Shaman is here. Okay, we just need to hit a Pokepad off of the Lunar Cycle. Easy, easy. Okay, well, we didn't hit that, but like, imagine if we did. Okay, but like, imagine if we did hit it. It would have been real cool. It would have been real cool if we did hit it. Yikes. Okay, maybe they'll just whiff. Maybe they'll just whiff what they need. You know? Maybe they'll just whiff what they need, you know? Maybe they'll just whiff. Surely they'll just whiff. Surely they won't grab Cypher Maniac. Oh, they didn't actually. They grabbed Lily. Translate to English. Occasionally drivers updates. Okay. Yeah, they didn't whiff. They didn't whiff. I assume both Riolus. Oh, I was gonna say maybe a Dunsparce was better, actually. I think a Dunsparce actually would have been better. Definitely think a Dunsparce would have been a better kill. But that's just me. Burn, 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 burn. We have 180 here for the kill. We just Lily for a fresh 8. Special red card them. We'll Stretcher for Soul Rock. So that way we can Lunar Cycle. We will bump their Stadium. Bump Stadium. Shaman, there you are. So kind of you to decide to show up, Shaman. So with their EX in play, the only EX of theirs that I can kill is Meowth. 180 is all we'll ever do. Premium Power Pro does not impact Dunsparce's attack. But, you know, we'll make do, we'll make do. Let me just put this in here. Does anyone have a suggestion for a good table to test? I've started having an issue with my capture DS where it will plug in and... Oh, do they just have... No way they had it off of 3. No way they had it off 3. That's crazy that they had it off 3. That's crazy that they had it off 3. That's wild. That's wild. Okay, it's not Jover for us though. There is a world where we get knockout here because we punch for 70. We can Premium Power Pro for 100. We just need to hit our other Premium Power Pro. So that is doable. It is very doable. There's nothing else I need to bench. I think we want a Lily, actually. So let's attach this here. Because I also want to I don't know, maybe like hitting, God, what's the word? Just in case I whiff. Just in case I whiff here. I wanna make sure that we have something going for us here. Just in case we whiff the other Premium Power Pro. Okay, we don't. We're good. Cool. Yeah, I would love to also get I can't think of the word. Our other card that we play. That disrupts. God, our ace spec. I'm blanking on the word of our ace spec for some reason. The other thing about Amazon right now is you have to be careful with scam AI listings. Give you the right match. I accidentally bought things. That's crazy. I hate all of Amazon and all unfair stamp. Thank you. I don't know why I could not. Why I couldn't think of the word unfair stamp. All right, they probably have it here with Seeker Box, where I can view and capture gameplay. Then after a minute or so. Less, more. I don't get a disconnect sound, but then the viewer says no signal. I shake the cable and nothing happens. I unplug the cable, get the disconnect Windows sound, plug it back in, get the connected sound, and then I have... Okay, we're definitely going to boss and kill this guy. I don't know that we do it with Mega Lucario, though. I don't know that that's the play. Because we do have another boss. Because what we can do here is we take one prize here, and then we take our other 3 prizes here. But I think we do have to kill this, but there's no way for us to disrupt their hand, but we do just kill this just to give us our highest opportunity. That's really all we got at this point, is just whatever we can to give us our highest opportunity to something good happening. Do I have another stadium? I do have more stadiums, so I do need to get a stadium bump. Because they've only gone through one. They probably have another one accessible, but still. Okay, we do get stadium bump. And it also turns off that. Beautiful, so they don't get draw. And then we do have to retreat and attack with Mega Lucario because we don't have the Premium Power Pros to do it. But that's okay. Oh, wait, they do. Oh, wait, they resist. Chat, we're stupid. We're so stupid. They resist. I forgot they resisted. I forgot they resisted. Because we didn't have to do it with the Soul Rock. Ah, chat, we're dumb. It's because I'm typing a thing, because we're only punching for 100. There's literally nothing I can do to... Because we attach for turn there. Don't have a red card. But at least this way they can't retreat and draw. I don't know. We just need them to whiff this turn. I thought there's a disconnect sound, but the disconnect happens when I unplug. Oh, they just have it here then, right? We'll see what they draw off here. I'm assuming they just have it. Because they have such a giant hand, we just couldn't get rid of the hand. All they need is Wondrous Patch Stadium. They have used 2 Wondrous Patches. Okay, I'm gonna force them to show me the stadium. Okay, I was like, I'm not just gonna give up. You gotta show me the pieces. I'm sure you have it. Gonna connect back to in sound, and then I have visual again. But then again, after a short time, I get no signal again. Doesn't matter if I'm holding the DS and not moving it, or if it's sitting on the table, which makes me think it's a cable issue. And I'm gonna add the one I have. This is the cable current. Oh, that didn't work. it didn't add like a actual. Okay, let me do this. Let me just take a screenshot. Let's do a screenshot because the link didn't work. All right, we'll see if anyone responds to me there. We'll see if someone responds to me there and is able to help me out. Because maybe someone's going to go, oh, you idiot, you're using, like, the worst cable possible. Why are you using this cable? And I'll go, thank you. Let me buy it right now. Ooh, we got the SIR of Galadion's Final Battle. Very cool card. As Percy's just coughing. Percy over here thinking he's a Pokemon. I think we do need to try and go first if we can win that. Do I want to go first? Yes. Oh, I think the actual modder is typing. And the actual modder is typing. Cool. Barely they'll have a good answer. That's actually very fast, I expect. We had one person respond and say not basics. Always have good luck with answers. So they're saying not the Amazon basics, which is fine. Like, I just bought cheap. I understand I bought cheap. But I want someone to be able to, like, yes, that is a known issue. The one time I choose to go first, we actually open the Soul Rock. That's crazy. That's so dumb. Are you using the latest firmware? I think I am. Percy, you can't, you wanted to be in here. You wanted to be in here, dude. You yelled and screamed at me to open the door and let you be in here. And I'm letting you be in here now. And now you don't want to be in here? That's you gotta understand that that's crazy, right, bud? You gotta understand that that's crazy. Open the door. Gonna leave it cracked because they're gonna be back in like a minute barking at the door again. Am I using the latest firmware? Yes, I just install everything. Because I did just reinstall everything the other day. I don't have it still pulled up for me to like see from the place, but yeah. Pretty sure this is the one I have. Oh no, hold up a second, it's not the one I have. Wait a second. Okay, what are we doing here? I'd like to kill this. Oh, but I can't because... Actually, I can. Oh, hold up, I can. I can. I just attach and boss. I just attach and boss. And I know it's very easy for Zorak to recover energy, but they used a PP up to get that energy going. So hopefully, and they only have 2 cards in hand. They have no board draw. They could have, and they just concede. I was like, they could have Zorak in hand. If I was them, I would have waited to draw first, because maybe you draw out of it. You could have top decked a Zorak. Track files. I don't know how to update this firmware though. Oh, did I rename it to +? I did. That's funny. Do I have to reinstall all of this? Okay, wait. Let me remove driver first. No drivers found to be removed. Install driver. Update note. Okay, do I just run this? Okay, I don't think I have to do anything else. And checked for the driver fix too. Double check, but sure. Get the driver fix. Report back. Oh wait, I think I have to like drop all this stuff into this. I hate stuff like this because it like requires so many things to like run together. I don't know where I dropped this into. Should I drop this into here? Because I think I need to install this into this. Read me English, thank you. I was like, wait a second, this isn't in English. How do I read this? Yeah, this README isn't helpful. That README isn't helpful. Wait a second. That README didn't do anything. Okay, let me do this, because this is the one where I have to install it. Install the Bing bar? Never. I don't want the Bing bar. Real talk, chat. Do any of you use the Bing bar? Have any of you ever binged anything? Okay, well that didn't install anything. What am I trying to install here? I don't know what I'm trying to install here. If I can't figure this out in the next like 20 or so seconds, I will do this off stream. I would not just spend stream with me trying to do this, but I'm pretty sure I need to... Shiny Venomoth! Yo, let's go! Shiny Venomoth is super cool. Install this. Driver package installer. This is ready to use already. I feel like there's something else I'm supposed to install to a certain place. And that's what I'm trying to find, where that specific file is. Because when I open up this viewer, it says capture device not found. But I think it's because I haven't installed. I just kind of make up a lot of this while I go. Components are now installed and ready to use. Let me unplug this and plug this back in and see if I get capture device found. Oh, wait a second. Okay, let's see if this works. Chat, what if this worked? What if this solved it? What if this solved it? What if this solved it? Alright, let's find out. I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful that that solved it. I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Okay, so they said... and checked the driver fix too. I don't know if the driver fix is, so I don't actually know if I have done that. It could, maybe it's one that needs a computer restart. I hope not. It could be. I don't want to attach this yet. I should attach this yet, because maybe we want to do a retreat next turn, so we will attach it. Then we'll pass. I don't know what they're saying on the driver fixes. Software. Could be due to driver if there's a fix here. Okay, I found where it was talking about. Okay, oh, it's this right here. Occasionally updates. Okay, so let me download this. I don't think I did do this. Maybe I did it. I don't know if I did or not. I've clicked download and nothing has happened. I've clicked download and nothing has happened. Interesting. Right-click download, open link in new tab. Nothing has happened. Okay, we'll just let this sit for a minute and see if it decides to download at some point. Dude, how much energy did they just get in the discard? They've gotten 10 energy in the discard. Shoot! They've gotten all their energy there. They're just off to the races here. I don't know how to make this download. Okay, we do get Fighting Gong. We do get a Lunatone, so we do get to attack, but I don't have a boss. And I don't have an energy, so we're just attacking for 70. That's all we're doing. Cool. If you encounter an error, please disconnect the USB capture kit, restart your PC, and then run driver remover.exe again. Why is this not working? Like, am I blocking downloads on this page? I think I have done the driver fix. Fine. Redid the new update you linked. Still having the issue. Try to download the driver fix, but when clicking download, nothing happens. LOL. Oh, you always gotta add an LOL. You know, you always gotta add an LOL. It makes it seem less serious. You know, if you just add a little LOL. Add a little LOL, it fixes everything. You know. LOL. Okay, what if they have boss and they just kill? They have 15 energy. I think it's 15 times 2. So they're already doing right now 330 damage. But I don't think we evolved this yet. They also only have one card in hand. So if we can hit heads here, what's the likelihood that their one card is energy? Hit heads. God, that would have been so cool if we would have hit heads. We could Lily. Oh. Hello? Computer? Okay. It just minimized TCG player for some reason. Don't know why. Just TCG live just minimized. Alright, we'll just evolve. Because I want the highest chance to hit another Crushing Hammer. And also we did Pokepads. No! Come on! What are we doing? Do I have more? I think I still have 2 Crushing Hammers. Surely we can hit those hammers, right? If not, I don't think we take the knockout. I think we pass and force them to have energy to retreat here. Because again, they only have one card in hand. That's what we're basing this off of. They only have one card in hand. Okay, so I think we just pass and force them to have the retreat. I don't think we give it to them. And then try and boss and kill this next turn, which, I mean, we just need energy. Yeah, we're just gonna pass. We're just gonna pass. We're not gonna take knockout. And we're just gonna force them to have it. Always host its flag. Site. Yeah, just nothing's happening. Click download. Nothing happens. No pop-ups or anything. I don't think I have anything. It might be getting flagged because it's like a blogspot download. Okay, so then I haven't done that yet. So that could be the solve then. Is this driver fixed then? Because I haven't been able to download this. Just I click download, man. I can't type. I'm not good with English, gang. Wait, how did they get all these cards? The last, either the last card in hand was or they top decked Carmine. I was really hoping they wouldn't have it. But that does mean they aren't bossing to kill our Mega Lucario, so they're only taking one prize, and then we're taking 2 prizes, which isn't great math down the road. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna retreat and boss and kill it. That's all we're doing here. We're just bossing and killing this guy. Which could be maybe exactly what they want, but it is what it is. We're just going to take the knockout, because that's our only potential road to victory. Which is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe again, they don't have fire energy. So that's what we're banking on. There's Cyclozar outbreak on the map right now. Our autograph makes it hard to knock them out with auto value. That's funny. Oh, they just have a nice stretcher for their fire energy. And they have more than enough energy to get the knockout here. Oh, wait, actually, they might now just... They might whiff it. That's only 330. Hold up! Hold up! There's a chance. Okay, we could boss stall. We only have so many bosses. So I think we just need to punch here and just set up energy here. Or we hard retreat, boss take knockout. I mean, I would love to kill this thing, but there's just no way for me to get another Mega Brave going here. And I could Aura Jab for 160, 190, but I mean that's never any amount of math that matters. That's never an amount of math that matters. So they'll take their 3. And we could hard retreat here and just punch with this guy, but I feel like that's not the play. I feel like that's definitely not the play. Okay, 130. One there, we'll put one there. Just so that way they can't, like, boss, like, try and lock me inactive. As long as they don't get a Surge down this turn, or rather a Charcadet down this turn, then we should be chill. Okay, they are going to host this link for this download and send me a new link. That should hopefully work. Okay, so they get their knockout, which is fine. I don't care if they get their knockout. If I can get these guys out of range, because they still need to take 3 prizes. I think before they can take their 3, we can deal with what we need to deal with. Get all of you there. I also don't even need to boss this turn. So, is there a world where we Lily to try and get Stamp? Is that a world where that's what we aim to do here? To try and just disrupt them even further and also maybe hit a... That could be the play. I'm not attaching that. I'm going to Gong, though, for another Riolu. I think that's what I want at this point, is a Stamp. And I think I want another... I want to get rid of this energy. Okay, cool. That's... We're also punching for 130, and we're not... I think we'll just Premium Power Pro to just get our knockout. We'll attach for turn here. And then actually, I might want to hold boss. I think I actually want to hold boss. So I don't think I'll actually do anything else here. Actually, we'll Hilda to get a Dunsparce to evolve to the bench. Just so that way that's prepped. Just so that's prepped and ready to go. Okay, they're saying right click and save link. Oh shoot, that did work. Okay. Alright, so we just downloaded that. Extract. Has anyone ever bought WinRAR? Does ever support WinRAR? Just use it for free. I do it for free personally. Okay, driver remover. Yes. No devices were found to remove. We're about to discard a lot of stuff here. So they're just playing for... They have enough energy in the discard. If they just get one more Surledge, they just win. But... If they cannot get another Charcadet down, we can just boss and kill this one, and the game's basically over. Damn. Okay, so they're saying that driver issue isn't a thing we're having. So there could just be the cable, okay. What does this allow to do? Is that they look at 6, put 2 in hand. Okay, if they... Okay, so that's just game. We just win. It's probably just a concede from them. There's literally nothing they can do to win at this point. Because I have game on board. Nothing they push up can survive 270. None of this can evolve. Even if they put down, let's say, Blood Moon Ursaluna, they don't play it, but let's say they do as something that even could attack this turn, it's weak to fighting, and again, can't survive the 270. So they have no win here. Okay, so the modder thinks it's try a different cable. Oh, all right, so what we're gonna try, but you know we had people to ask, so doesn't hurt to ask the actual people who know more than me, because I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I don't know if it matters about trying to get one that's like a huge like transfer rate. It could just literally be it's a bad cable. It's just a cheap cable, so that genuinely could just be the issue. So let's not try. Let's try and find a non-Amazon Basics brand. Which again could just be like, just go to Best Buy and walk around. Okay, cool. That's the game. We did it. There's so I get that I'm shopping on Amazon, but everything is Amazon branded. When I even go to brands, Amazon isn't even listed as a brand that I can like check mark. Have I won yet, Darkless? I literally just won. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. We're not doing any shiny hunting though, because I think my cable's busted. So we're trying to find a new cable. So I'm doing some Amazon shopping while we're doing this. What does gold plated matter? Is that a thing? Does that actually impact anything? USB cables, gold plated point. What is the point? It says it does not improve anything. Is it just for? Doesn't matter. Win Studios. Yeah, it's actually my new name. How'd you know? How'd you know? Am I going first or second? I'm going second. Okay, is there any? This is from 12 years ago, so this could be outdated. The real difference is the size of the hole in your wallet after buying gold-plated cables. In my experience, the quality of the difference of cables doesn't help you when you have gold-plated connector. It falls apart after plugging them 10 times. There's also a 12-year-old, like, pure article asking about it, so who knows if that actually is correct information or not. Soul Rock. Welcome, Welsh. How was your Fortniting? Did you win? Did you get the winner chicken dinner? Is that's what they do in Fortnite, right? It's winner, it's chicken dinner. That's what you're going for. Alright, we'll touch that there. I guess we'll just Hilda for Lucaria of Energy. I don't think there's a world where, I mean, I guess they could. They do play Candy, so I guess there is actually a world where the 30 damage could matter here. Okay, the 10 damage definitely doesn't matter. There's a world where that 30 damage could matter. What are we full odds hunting? Nothing. Because cable doesn't work. I know everything like you. Like, you're years old, you live in a place. See how much I know? That's crazy. You know I'm years old? That's crazy. And who told you I live in a place? I lied. Well, look, we tried to full on shiny hunt, and then the cable didn't work. So now I'm trying to find a new cable. And I'm also trying to find out if gold-plated cables do anything. What do gold-plated cables do? See, they had candy. See, it would have impacted. Keeps contact stable. Okay, so maybe we do care about that then. Oh, and they had Crispin. Chad, I think we're kind of screwed. It's okay, they're only taking one prize here. We'll push Soul Rock, we'll attach for turn. If we can get another Riolu down on the bench. If we get another Riolu down on the bench, then we should be fine. They got a pretty rough board state right now, only one Dragapult set up, no draw power on bench. It's not completely overforced yet. Could also potentially hit them with a Stamp this turn. We have double Crushing Hammer. What if we hit both hammers here, Chad? What if we hit both hammers? Imagine. Imagine if we hit one hammer, Chad. Imagine if we hit one hammer. Just think about it for a second. Okay. They have nothing in the discards. We'll just go to Psychic. And then we will Lunar Cycle. Cosmic Beam. Whizzle under a bridge. Yeah, that's why I have bad internet connection sometimes. Shiny Magnemite while whittling down the Cyclizar. Nice. Got some shinies today. You're tormenting yourself with Town of Salem 2 again? Yeah, that does sound like a bad decision. That does sound like a bad decision. They gave me free stuff. Wait, was the game down? Was Town Salem down for like a long period of time? Last ditch catch for, I have to assume you're gonna grab a Lily, yeah. Okay, man, I just told you. Are there any that like deliver today? That'd be kind of crazy. No, it's too late in the day for delivers today. Also, I imagine that would be a real expensive delivery, which is not ever what I want to do. I just don't want to get Amazon branded. What sucks is I wasn't able to get an energy here. I mean, there's maybe a world where we shouldn't even... Well, no, we'd have to. Okay, we got Fighting Gong. Soul Rock. And Lunar Cycle, because I can Fighting Gong for... I actually probably should have Fighting Gong first. Probably better, but we do hit Stamp, which is nice because we disrupt them. Should actually be really good for us here. Stamp them to 2. Just go to Best Buy. I could. Gravity Mountain's obviously so much better. Is there a reason for me to Lily here or save for the Gravity Mountain? I don't think the Gravity Mountain matters so much for our next turn, so we're going to punch for 130. And there's, like, let's see we hit both of our premium pros. That's only 190 plus 80. It's not knockout, so I don't think it matters. Although I guess we could hit... Actually, it could be worth it because we could hit the other Crushing Hammers. So actually, it could be worth it because we could hit Crushing Hammers. We don't. We whiff the hammers, but we could have hit the hammers. Actually, has this Sparse been down? I think we can evolve this Sparse, because we have both. We only have one more hammer in deck. Yeah, it's just the Mega Lucario deck list that won Tournament of Doom last night. And I just haven't played a Lucario list in a long time. So I just figured it would be a good time to play it, since it won last night. Okay, we do hit the hammer. If we hit heads, doesn't matter what we discard. We whiff heads anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. And we just Ore Jab. Just 2. So they get to 200. They get to put probably... I don't know, they do get a Dracloak. See, my thing with wanting to just go to Best Buy is 8 going into stores. I also don't need this tonight. It would be nice to be able to test it tonight, though, and make sure if it works. That's crazy. Unfair stamped into Pokepad and Lily. Just Dragapult just doing Dragapult things. Dragapult doing Dragapult things. I did start working on a script last night. The plan is I am going to, at some point, I don't know when I'm going to do this. I'm not giving a timeline. But I'm working on a video for I Became a Pokemon Ranger, and it is just going to be a edited down storyline version of playing through the first Pokemon Ranger game, which we did like 2 years ago. And then after that, my plan is to finish recording playing through Pokemon Ranger 2, and then utilize the footage from the streams plus what I'm going to record off stream for I Beat Pokemon Ranger 2, or I Became a Pokemon Ranger again, and then do it again with the third one. So that's the current plan. Just trying to work on more like actual edited content that I think would be fun. So we'll see what happens with that. How am I finding Pitch Black? Lots of luck. Lots of luck. Yeah, I've been very lucky to come across it. Also, a lot of the stuff I'm opening right now is a Pokemon Center pre-order for a booster box. But I have managed to come across like a handful of restocks at a time at like Target and stuff. I haven't seen it probably the last week, but it has been there. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Maybe we'll just bench this Lunatone. Oh wait, they just win, actually. If we leave this inactive, they just win. So we actually do have to hard retreat here. Shoot. I mean, we could attach this here, actually, and it keeps it alive. The only thing I hate about this deck, this specific one that we're playing, is that it doesn't have any built-in swap ability. Down, and we already stamped. We don't have any other crushing. If we had another crushing hammer, but the other crushing hammer is in our prizes. Take 2 prizes here. They only have 2 cards in hand. They do get to see 2 off the Draclo. Hoping for the best here. Open. They just need a brick here. It's Dragon Ball. They don't brick. They just have it. They always have it. What am I talking about? When is Dragapult ever going to break? Dragapult's just going to have it. I mean, this version of Dragapult does only play 2 Pults, though, so there is a world where the Pult is prized. That could very well happen. The Pult could be... I just need them to whiff 1 attack. Doesn't necessarily have to be this turn, it could be next turn. But I do just need them to whiff an attack. Where did I get off my prizes, by the way? Dunsparce and Lily. Okay. And I think they whiff the attack. That is what sucks about it. And they might still have it. They might just be thinking other things through. They might evolve the Dragapult. But the fact that this only plays 2 Pults and 1 could be prized sucks. It might not even be prized. They might have just not found a way to dig for it. Okay, no, they have Ultra Ball. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know what they were delaying for there. I guess considering what they wanted to discard. I don't know. I don't know what that was about. We do punch for 270 here, and we premium power pro for 300. So if we can find Gravity Mountain slash through the premium power pro, we do get a knockout here, which would put us in a very, very, very strong position. The fact that they would have to hit that. Also, if we could hit red card this turn, there's multiple things that we could hit this turn that would strongly give us a high chance. Now, the best sequencing option here is we could Runaway Draw first. Gives us 3 cards, put 2 cards into deck. We could Poffin 2 cards out. Because we could Poffin down 2 Sparses. But we already have 1 Sparse in there. That's 2 cards a deck. I think we Poffin first. Which just gives us the highest amount. If we hit red card and Gravity Mountain or Premium Power Pro, any of those 2 would give us exactly what we need. We'll Lunar Cycle first before we put anything back into the deck. Red card is fantastic. To, again, just slow them down. But we really, really, really need to hit Gravity Mountain. Or the other Premium Power Pro. The other Premium Power Pro also really works here. As this will get knockout here. They do get to draw 3, see this. But I just need them to whiff this and a recovery option. Attaching this anywhere doesn't really matter. Because again, they take 3 prizes off of either of these. Just put it there, sure. No Mega Brave for knockout. And then I have game in hand if they don't win this turn. That's boss's game. We just boss up Fez or Meowth. But for them to win this turn, they need recovery for Dragapult, so a Night Stretcher. And they need Blaziken or a Crispin. So the only way they're going to get 2 energy onto it. Okay, they're Poffiting first because whatever I red carded to the bottom is something they need. So they're going to shuffle their deck so that way, because they still do get to see 5 cards minimum. 3 off the Flip the Script, and then they get to see 2 off the Draclo. So very high chance, thin deck, very high chance that they hit everything they need to hit. I don't know that benching the Monkey Dory matters. Nice Stretcher for the Dragapult. Do they have Blaziken in hand? Do they have the Blaziken? No, but they have a Lily. 6 more cards. And they haven't even flipped the script yet, I don't think. No, they have flipped the script. Okay. They're just not showing the... Okay, the Ultra Ball for Blaziken. GG. See, and that's why, because... Well, Clefairy also still needs that. Good game. That's tough. Yes, tough. And we didn't have, like, a really slow start, either. Right? I don't think we ever whiffed an early turn knockout, did we? The flipping heads here, the only thing this would have done had we actually flipped heads here, would have just meant we would have needed one less Premium Power Pro, but that didn't end up really mattering all that much because we hit it. Had we hit another heads here, that potentially could have slowed them down because they didn't have Blaziken for a long time. But I don't think we ever necessarily whiffed anything. Yeah, just flipping heads and then just being able to play out a stamp, which is, I mean, Dragapult. Dragapult is the draw power deck. It's going to play out of that. So I think we played that one as best as we could. Only thing that could have gone better is flipping heads. And you don't always flip the heads you need to flip. Heads. Again, I'm okay going second if I can open Soul Rock, because most decks right now are playing something we knock out, especially if they open like a Badoo or something. It's really sad we couldn't Shiny Hunt. Wait, or if when it's done, it means nothing. What set is this again? This isn't the Evolving Skies set, is it? That had this. Was that the Evolving Skies? Sleeves? Can't remember actually. Yeah, it was. It was the Evolving Skies sleeves. Yeah. Those cool sleeves. I guess we just got a Gong for Soul Rock. As much as I hate that, it's a pretty terrible turn. We will try and flip a heads and see if it can stop them. Okay. We'll flip heads and see if we can stop them. Can't. Okay. The neat thing about the Cyclizar outbreak is that they run so much they're constantly spawning in and out on their own, but the bad thing is I need to be so fast when I see one in spawn. It's so funny. I think I have a shiny Cyclizar, and I think it was just pure random that we came across it. Okay, putting out Force Vitality means that they aren't able to win this turn. They can still take a knockout, but they can't Festival Lead, bump, hit. I don't understand. Oh, never mind. This is not Festival Lead. Okay, I was like, I don't know why. I don't know why you even play Force Vitality. This is Hydrapple, which does not hit bench. So we're okay. What was the other thing they grabbed there? Another apple. They also can't attack this turn unless they find Meganium. Oh no, they can because they attached last turn. My bad. They did attach last turn. But it doesn't matter here unless we top deck something impactful. Hilda is impactful. That is at least energy. Which Lucario looking at? I feel like this is not great. I feel like this is not great. We could attack, but we need to draw because I need a Riolu down. Hey, Riolu, welcome to the party. I wish I could have had an energy to attach to you. That would have been cool. We'll pass. Yikes. But yeah, I think I do have actually both of these evolving, because I opened a couple of Evolving Skies ETBs back before Evolving Skies was, you know, the stupidly overpriced, difficult to find thing that it is now. But I think I have like 2 open. Of course, all of the stuff behind me is open. But I think somewhere back there is 2 opened Evolving Skies ETBs. There might only be 1 because I think I threw 1 away because it got like water damage. But I just use them to like store like random dye and stuff. Syrup Storm. Syrup Storm. I think we boss and just try and trap this guy. That's really all we got. I'm hoping we just... Or we could Hilda just for energy, I guess. Never mind. Who needs Hilda for energy when we just top deck energy? Who needs Hilda for energy? Which they... Ripening Charge does allow them to attach a basic energy, so maybe we boss and kill Meganium? So that way they're doing less damage? Right? Does that ever make sense? Because we're only punching for 130. You resist fighting, you don't. I think that is the play, is we just have to boss and kill this thing. This sucks. This is so bad. This is so bad. Yeah, we got energy, so next turn we can at least... But we also have Hilda, so next turn. But it sucks we have just nothing built up on the bench. Not completely over yet. It's close to being completely over, but it's not completely over yet. What time does the Best Buy? There's a Best Buy somewhat near me. I could see what time they're open until, and go look to see if they have this cable that I need. Not that it impacts this stream at all, but... Closes at 7. Okay, I could maybe go over there. Or there's like a larger Best Buy that I could go to that's further away. They probably would have the cable. I don't know. See how I'm feeling after stream. Probably only going to be live for another 20-30 minutes, something like that. They did get another Meganium set up. That sucks. So I think they just one-shot here, right? If they knock out with this, is just a concede, because it doesn't matter. Unless that... I'm pretty sure they just hit knockout here, right? Oh, no, they whiff it by 3. Or by 1. But again... We hit knockout here, because we hit double Premium Power Pro. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters that even though we get the knockout here, it's very cool. Very cool that we hit 330 and knock this out here, but it does nothing for us when this is all we got for our hand. Maybe they have no more energy in hand. It doesn't matter, actually, because they already have the energy they need to attack, so it doesn't matter if they have any energy in hand or not. Getting the Ryolu, had we gotten this last turn, but again, they get knockout here, this gets promoted. We cannot stop this from attacking unless we hit boss, and we boss trap this, but then they just attach for turn. They're teal dancing. Honestly, if they just attached here, just to even make a boss stall from happening, which even if this did boss stall, like let's say I boss this up. Okay, why? Okay, well that's just rude at that point. That's just rude at that point. Okay, okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. You had McTeeny on your side. I had a brick on my side. I had a giant brick. Run it back. Run it back. I mean, this does seem like a good Lucario deck, though. Fairly consistent for the most part. As consistent as a deck without draw power can be. It's just like deciding if I want to go first or not. Like I do want to get first so I can get a Ryolu off, but I feel like we need the lilies. Which does mean we're giving up an attack. If we don't open Soul Rock. We don't, we open Ryolu. I think you need air balloons. So important. It's so important. Okay, we got Beldum here, so... I was going to say, as long as they don't get a Drillbur down this turn, I'm not too scared. Although if this is their opening turn, I'm definitely not too scared. Wait, what did they just... Wait. Oh, I was like, how did they just retreat for free? I forgot the magnetic energy gives them free retreat. I was about to say, what just happened? What do I have in hand? I do have a Dunsparce, so I think we will grab a Dun off this year, just so next turn we have an Evolve. We're punching for a 30 flip here. Right? Oh no, just 20 more. I was like, if it does 30 more than Premium Power Pro, which still is 60, still doesn't matter. Still doesn't matter. The 10 damage here does matter, because they get pumped up to 340, I believe. I believe Mega Extra is 340. So the 10 damage here does matter. I hope they just have to go for a Call for Family, though. Oh, no, damn it. They can just Petrol for... Or wait, is it 2 energy for that attack? So oh, no, but they can evolve the Beldum that's already there, so they could whiff. They could whiff. Because they only get 1 Matang search. Yeah, there's 340. But it doesn't matter because they just knock out. I take back what I said about this being consistent. We keep getting bad opens. They get the knockout. We push this. Then it discarded a Riolu. No! No! It discarded a Riolu. Yikes. 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 That's so sad. Do we run away draw? I think we run away draw into the Dunsparce. I don't think we run away draw into this. No, we got that. So let's do that because we get evolution. Okay, we at least get to put a Riolu down. And attach to them. Maybe we can hit some heads here. Just make it a little bit difficult for them. Difficult as I can. Cool. What a great turn. What a great turn. All right, I will be right back. They really boss. What a dick. What a dick out here bossing. Okay. Chat, something tells me we lose here. Something tells me we lose. I don't know what it is, but something's telling me we lose. Fighting Gong, Soul Rock. Now Soul Rock will stamp them to 2. Not that it really matters. They have their board set up as best as they need it to be. So it doesn't really. I need an energy attachment this turn. Okay, thank you. It's like that is really what we're relying on here is some sort of energy attachment. Oh damn it! And we're also assuming they're gonna get a knockout here. This being an active actually is bad. It really sucks that that the other Railu got discarded because we just don't play enough recovery to get back into it at all. But even if they get the knockout here, it's 330 for their knock. Our Lucario does survive it. Also, just a reminder there, if any of you have not subscribed over to the Pokemon YouTube channel yet, you should definitely go check it out at Pokemon Wizard on YouTube. I have daily YouTube short uploads, opening packs of Pokemon cards. And we post other long-form content there as well. Maximum Drilling, they get their knockout. If we just get one energy, we get the knockout back here. They already got other guys set up. So they could easily get it. Alright, we'll red card them. Just to like maybe... Okay, I was like, just give me the energy. Just please give me the energy. Just please. I'm not even going to chance it. We're just going to take our knockout. Oh no, wait, I need another... Oh, I did my... I need 2 Premium Power Pros. I need 2 Premium Power Pros, not just 1. I need 2 of them. I was like, yeah, I have what I need in hand. I don't have what I need in hand. I needed 1 more. So we could boss and kill the Genesect. I don't think that matters at all. Could boss and try and stop, like, stick it. Guess let's do that. Punch for 130, not even taking a knockout, purposely not taking a knockout. And attachment, they just need to hit 1 energy off here and they can retreat. Oh no, it's the Metallic just gives free retreat overall. Oh shoot, it's not just a -1, it's a free retreat overall. That, I did not realize it's just free retreat overall, and we even read that at the start. I don't feel like it's worth playing too many of those though, because, and they're playing 3, because those are just 3 energy they're missing from Metal Maker. Because Metal Maker only grabs basic, right? Yeah. I mean, I see the reason for playing it, like it is cool to have the free retreat, but still. Precious Trolley was their ace spec, so we don't have to worry about, like, Metagross, like, punching. But this, they punch for 330 here. Like, let's just say they punch for 330 here, and let's say I take knockout. Then they already have that on bench. Yeah, they have checkmate on bench, so it doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter anymore, they have checkmate on bench. That was a bad match. That was whiff after whiff after whiff after whiff after whiff after whiff. I don't even think that's a bad matchup, necessarily. But we just whiffed everything imaginable. Lucario is also just a very linear deck where there's not much to play around. Ooh. Mega Zaora. And Mega Darkrai. I really like this Delamise. Really want to get this card at some point. Which a lot of the cards are pretty cheap for Pitch Black. If there are single cards that you want for Pitch Black, they are one of the cheapest, like, new sets as far as just, like, buying the single cards. Because no one really cares about it, which is great. I need people to not care about it. Alright, how do we do with Lucario today? 4-5. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, let's play some Zoroark. Play like 1 or 2 games of Zoroark to wrap up the stream. I don't know, I just really love Zoroark. Did it occur to me, perhaps check the Best Buy website to make sure they even have the cable in stock at your location? Oh, that is smart. That is smart. Because it isn't like... It's not like a far drive. It's not a close drive either. Because if not, again, it's not anything I need tonight. Micro. It's nothing I need tonight. Okay, this is a different looking micro S. This is a 4-inch micro USB 3, but that's not what this micro looks like. Huh. This one has like a weird dip in the middle of it. And then Best Buy just crashed. I'll just order it online to be safe. Wow, so many lilies in hand. So many lilies in hand. I want to Sereno like... Sereno, what does he really do anything for me? There's micro and mini listed when I looked up. Oh, this might be mini. You're right. Let me actually look back at the original... At the actual Amazon order I had up first. USB-A to micro. Oh, the one I was looking at on Best Buy was mini. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Ooh, they just dug claws for 10 damage. That hurt. Well, I was hoping that I would hit, Zorak there, but it's not. Let them pop up some damage, especially if they're whiffing attacks here then. Then we can always get some energy on Monkey to move this damage over. Yeah, I'll probably just order it off Amazon. I just want to find a brand that isn't... I just want to find a non-Amazon brand. Going for a call for family. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Just need to find one that's long enough. So many of these are like a foot long. And I'm like, I need a little bit more space than that. Ruffian does nothing for us here. So I guess it's just Meowth for another Lily. Which does clog up our bench space quite a bit, but tomes can come in favor later. That's a lot of bench space piled up, though. If I would have gotten energy... there's a world where... we have 3 tomes. None of this is super helpful, so we'll play Castle. If I would get energy, there's a world where we just boss and hold the Genesect, but... that's not what we got. That is not what we got, so it is not what we'll do. Look at that. Double tome. Double tome. Could just knock this out. Like I could attach, retreat, punch. Obviously, my initial thought here is Tome Meowth. We can't evolve it this turn, but just Meowth is pretty useless, and it just gets us another Zaora on the bench. Could also Tome Yveltal. And then... we could Tome Yveltal, Ultra Ball, Evo, because this was your last turn. We only have one more Tome in deck, the other one's prized. We'll get Meowth off the board at some point. Trying to think if Yveltal matters in this matchup. No, because we can always bring it back later. Always bring it back later if we need it. We'll also put an energy in the discard as well. I think we will just knock this out. So I don't think I see any like real positive to letting them just keep the energy that's there. I'm just hoping they whiff the energy. Do I want the poison damage? They're just punching 90. Maybe I'm okay with the poison damage. We'll push this poison damage away. We could attach here. My thought is attaching here. I don't think Adrenabraining this anywhere right now is a super big benefit. trying to think if it ever mattered. I think pushing it to the other drill burrs is where it matters the most. It's like you're never gonna build up enough anywhere else, but getting the other drill burr just so that way it makes it a little bit more difficult for that. I think I'm okay with it. We'll just shred for 70. Get the knockout, get rid of an energy. They can absolutely hit the knockout here, which is another reason why I'm like, maybe I want to attach here. But we're only down 1 PP up, so it should be okay. Should be okay. They also can only get 2 Matangs here unless they have 1 in hand, plus the extra drill. So, you know, they gotta be mindful of what they're grabbing for. As long as they don't have another Matang in hand, there's actually no way they can hit maximum drilling for 130. They can hit it for 200, but they only got 1 there, so they're only gonna hit 90. Undermine, that's perfect. Okay, I'm fine with that. Would have actually loved to have Binding Mochi. Binding Mochi would have been game changer here. That would have been great, actually. So we push 30 here. We're punching for 250. 250 plus... Okay, we're punching for 300. Or for 300 total on them, right? Because 250 plus 50. So yeah, if we can just get... Shoot. Okay, if we can just get black belt training or the other thing, if we can just do that little bit more damage. Okay, before I Lily, I do just want to trade and see if we hit black belt. No, Binding Mochi, because Binding Mochi, if we're poisoned, is 40 extra damage. So that should be enough then. Should be enough then for us to have our knockout. And put us in a fantastic position. Cool. Zorak with Transformation Tome is just so much fun. And now we just have game with boss. Boss on Genesecta's game. They can take 2 prizes here. This guy's powered up, PP up. The only thing that sucks, we already have Meowth in game, or in bench, so we can't just freely get the boss. What did we get off the prizes there, though? We got the other Transformation Tome, so here's actually how we could have wrapped that game up had they not conceded. We Transformation Tome Meowth to the discard and just put Zorua on the bench, or anything on the bench, doesn't matter. Meowth is now in the discard. We had Night Stretcher in hand, Night Stretcher for Meowth, Meowth for boss's orders, attach for turn on Zorak, pop Zorak up, boss's order on Genesect in this game. They did have a slow start, so, you know, that's not fully on me, but I wasn't a huge Zorak believer pre-rotation, pre-transformation tome. And obviously it was a good deck then. Like, I don't think it wasn't the greatest deck in the world. It also helps right now that so many people are just trying to beat Dragapult, and then just Zorak does pretty good into most things that beat Dragapult that isn't grass. But I don't know, I just love the transformation tomes. I think it just makes it such fun gameplay. Like, just being able to, like, I love it. I love it. This will also probably be our last game of the stream. It's a decent open here. Would have preferred maybe this Zorua being something like maybe we'll top deck a Lily. We'll Poffin for 2 Zoruas. Attach for turn. What are these sleeves from? Are this from last year's Worlds? Actually, can't tell. Can't tell if what year that says on it. Three tomes. I think I want to put this Bidoof down just so we have a Pokemon that's already in play. The idea here being the potential to pop this into Darmanitan. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Premium brands. Show me the premium brands, Amazon. Show me the best brands possible. I just want a non-Amazon brand. And I think I want USB 3, right? 3.0? None of these are 3.0 either on the A side. I need a big trade here. I need to trade into a Lily. Okay, we at least got a Zekrom, so we at least have an attack here. Like, that sucks. Like, that sucks. We could retreat into the Dew. But, I mean, this is a single prize game, so let's just start taking single prizes. Should we re-impinging Thunder? No. 10 foot. I don't need 10 feet. I'll be honest. I don't need a 10-foot cable. These premium brands are also not the correct cable either. I was hoping they wouldn't have the pair here. Oh, they have one. Man, they have it all. Yes, that's I mean, the plus side is they have a small bench, but they could Boom Boom Groove here for everything. They can get a Lily and get a fresh hand, and then the other Boom Boom Groove to get often. Because right now they're just doing the wave for what, 60? No, it's just for bench, so it's 40 times 2 to 80. Because it's only with a full bench, they're doing 100 times 2 to 200, and then attacking for the second time, which is the knockout. Which is obviously what we don't want. I mean, it'd be a great world here if they somehow miss getting down another apple. But I mean, they Boom Boom Groove here, so if they don't get down another apple, they're making a terrible choice. But they, we play no counter to this. We don't play Flutter Mane. We don't play anything that counter. I mean, Flutter Mane only counters it if they're also hitting like the Gladion hit and all that, so that way they're fully one-shotting one of these guys. So this is a punch for 200, so they have to use both of their hits for this. And we have a pretty bad hand. Pretty bad hand. We'll push Dew. We could always just boss and just try and keep this Thwacky stuck. That is what we got, is just keeping this Thwacky stuck. Cool. Cool. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Yikes. Oh, they just have blue and they just have it in hand. Come on now. You just have it in hand? How are you gonna just have it in hand? How are you gonna just have it in hand? They boss. They take 2 prizes. We'll see what we top deck. If at this point, I don't think it matters what we top deck. I think that's just game. I don't think it matters what we top deck. Whiffing last turn is all that matters. Them hitting the turn and us whiffing the turn. Yeah, and then also getting the Ratska down, so like it's shutting down our Darmanitan play. Really, our only thing at this point, I guess, is maybe a world where we Yveltal. I even don't know how much that helps us. I mean, that's just a slow death. You know, I'm kind of surprised here if they aren't playing boss. Just because I can just push the... Okay, I was about to say, I'm going to be very, very surprised here if you just don't boss and kill the Zorua. Which, I mean, again, the Zorua doesn't really matter anymore because they get this down, so there's... And they have another one set up. They have all their Boom Boom Grooves. So at this point, we really don't have anything... No top deck that we get is really going to matter here at this point. No top deck that we matter is really... Well, I've already conceded. Why do I have to promote a Pokemon? Game, why do I have to promote a Pokemon when I've already conceded? I have already clicked concede. Why are you making me promote a Pokemon? Oh shoot, I think I also need to specifically get a data transfer cable. Again, every single one I find is Amazon Basics. And maybe Amazon Basics isn't bad. Maybe just the specific deck, or the specific one I have is bad. We're gonna play. I know I said that was gonna be the last game, but that was not a fun game. So we're gonna do one last game where we don't play against a basic auto loss. And if we still lose, that's okay. But I just don't want to play against an auto loss. Okay, hold up. This cable looks good, but it's only 1 foot. Do they have a longer... 3.3 feet. So specific. So specific. Compatible with Fire Stick. Wait, does the Fire Stick use that? I have Fire Stick. Does it use this type of cable? Interesting. What exactly is the strategy in the Festival to Zorak? What is opening Meowth? The strategy in the Festival to Zorak is they got a brick. They got a brick, and you set up Darmanitan so you can do 90 to active, 90 to the bench, and take 2 prizes. But then in that last one, they set up the... I'm blanking on the Pokemon's name, but they set up the shield. That means I can't even do the extra 60 or the extra 90 damage to their bench, anyways. It's a bad matchup. It's such a bad matchup. Just opening the Meowth. Opening the Meowth is so bad. We gotta be saved by the top deck here. We were not saved by the top deck, gang. Gang, we were in fact not saved by the top deck. So part of me is like, we could boss and keep this guy here so that way they don't item lock us without an attachment tree. I feel like they can be attached tree. I feel like we just Sereno here just to put cards into our hands to thin the deck a little bit to give us a higher chance of actually hitting cards. We just attach for turn onto Meowth. That sucks. That sucks. They also had the tank, so the bossing wouldn't have mattered anyways, because they can just Metal Maker. Okay, this cable seems pretty good. It's 3 feet. He doesn't deliver until Monday, though, but I think that's okay. I think that's fine. What brand? I don't know what brand it is, though. Cable Turbo. I'll go back to this person's brand that they said they liked. Oh, the reason I looked past it is because it's a coiled brand. A coiled cable. No, that's a different brand. That's the sponsored one. I don't like the sponsored one. I never buy from the sponsored stuff on Amazon. I'm like, no. Itchy pollen. This pollen, it's so itchy. Hey, what a good top deck. It's actually a pretty decent top deck. Put Genesect up just to do it to him. Just to do it to him. Again, they could Metal Make and get it out, or they could just have... Oh, being caught away probably won't be back this time. Have a good night. Have a good night, Sam. Thanks for swinging on through. Good luck winning. That's what I tell myself every morning. Look in the mirror. Good luck winning. Okay, Petrol. They could just grab Balloon if they play Balloon. They do. That is only an Undermine, though. Because they have already Metal made. They've already made metal. Oh no, maximum. They can still maximum drilling even with just 3. The extra is just so they do the extra damage. Never mind, never mind, never mind. The extra is just so they do the extra damage. I think my thought for not immediately just pushing Zorua here is what if I only hit PP up? Actually, I think I have to, because the only way to hit this also have to be poisoned anyways. And we need black belts trading. I was going to say, if we can... Okay, so if off this trade, we can hit everything. We don't hit everything. Wow, that's... that was anticlimactic. That was, that was a little anticlimactic. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, transceiver for petrol. Hey, look, at least it's not boss and they just kill Zoroark, you know? I'm surprised they aren't getting more Beldums down, though. Also, does many of the extra drill play Badoo? I haven't seen much of it playing Badoo. Because that's just a bench spot that you're kind of just screwed with. It does give us a free Monkey Dory 30 damage over at some point, which could be impactful. So we'll see if that comes up. What sucks here, though, is we do lose our Zekrom. So we do need to recover it to even be able to do any attacking. Okay, you do get energy, which is nice, but you're not going to trade it away. We'll trade away the other Zoroark. We do get Ultra Ball. Even with Black Belt, though, even with that, we're only punching for 330. This is actually not enough for a knockout anyways. I wish we could have hit boss and we could have, like, grabbed, because that now just one more energy and they're hitting for 330. I'm fairly certain we just lose here. I don't genuinely think there's much of any way to win at this point. I did not mean to bench this either. That was a bad benching. That was actually a really bad bench. They get knockout. We could grab Fez. But again, it doesn't get us a game-winning decision to do that. So they're just gonna punch for 250. We will Black Belt, potentially line up, I don't know, maybe a world where we can do something with Monkey Dory, or punch into it with a Darmanitan. Because they don't win this turn. They do win next turn. And maybe they somehow whiff an energy. I don't know how. I don't know how they whiff an energy. With 3 Metal Makers and 9 cards in hand, but I don't know. Maybe. Maybe they whiff an energy. Because they just need 1, right? It's just 2 extra, yeah. They don't even need the Metal Make. They just got it in hand. They don't even need to make metal. Positives. Positives here. They don't have another Drillbur on the bench. But they are setting up Genesect to just where boss, and they can just boss and take 1 shot and win. And there's no way to get Zekrom out of range. There's no way to get... I mean, we can get Zorua out of range, but there's no way to get Zekrom out of range and still have an attacker. But even if they didn't go that route, they could have went the route for Metagross, which also gets them there, which they're setting up both here. But I'm pretty sure this is just check on the bench. Trying to see a world here where we can play around this. The way that we play around this does require
Yveltal. It's possible here. God, would it be slow. It would be such a slow way of getting there. And it doesn't matter anyways. It doesn't matter anyways. We whip anything that would be... That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Welcome on in! Swagnosis. Oasis. Those are some, like, rough games back and back. Now we're below 1,500, which is kind of awkward. I've also not been playing a lot of Pokemon, I said at the beginning of stream. It's crazy that, like, this season, me feeling like I've just not been playing a ton. When I'm, like, ready to go to Baltimore and all this stuff, when typically by this time in, like, a ladder, I'm sitting around, like, 17 something. I don't know what it's been. I just have not... I feel like I've lost my flow with a lot of... And I've been trying like, Pult, been trying so many different things. I don't know what it is right now. I just feel like I've just really lost my my juju with playing Pokemon. And we got to get it back, because next week starts the Worlds... Not next week, the week after next starts the Worlds, like, celebrations. And I want to go win another stamped Pikachu. I won the winter stamped Pikachu last year, and I really want to get another one this year. That is going to do it for me today. Thank you all so much for hanging out. If you are hanging out and you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, it would mean the world to me if you went over and gave it a sub. I post daily pack opens, and I also post some long-form stuff. We got some channel stuff coming. If you want to see how my NAIC trip went, you got that there. And then when I go to Baltimore next month, I'll have a video about Baltimore as well. And some long-form other Pokemon content as well. But that's going to be it for me today. Typically right now, I don't have my stream schedule for next week yet. We have been tending to stream Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays for the past few weeks, and I imagine that will continue to be the case this next week. So I will see you Tuesday night for some more Pokemon of some sort. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for swinging on through. Sorry to let you down on the shiny hunting today. I don't know what happened to this cable. I'm going to shop around and try and find a replacement cable by next stream, so that way we can start our shiny hunting that I promised. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for coming on through.